Okay, so we're going to do a quiz this Friday, and it's got some pretty basic stuff on it that I think that we've already accomplished, except for I don't think that we've looked at this notation all the way through. So that's what I want to make sure that we practice today. Okay, so keep that in mind. And that this right here is just a different way of saying to take f of x plus g of x. Okay, so you've already done that before. Now you have to remember that you always have to prove your work. So even if you could, in your head, you could add these up and show the answer, you want to make sure that you're still, showing that I took f of x plus g of x, which is going to give me 3x minus 9. Okay, so you always have to prove your answers. This is just another way of saying f of x minus g of x. Now, I'm going to give you guys a hint here of where to be very careful. When you see a minus, you have to make sure to use parentheses. Be very, very careful. I don't want you to lose points over something really simplistic. Okay, but those parentheses are going to make all the difference because you have to spread out that minus sign. Distribute, I guess is the word I'm looking for, right? So it's really x minus 2 minus 2x plus 7. And I would like you to show that step right there. Even if you could do that step in your head, it's kind of proving that you did f of x minus g of x. Okay, like if you were going to skip a step, I would skip this one, not that one. Okay, so let's see, x minus 2x is negative x. Negative 2 plus 7 is positive 5. Okay, this notation is just another way of saying f of x times g of x. Okay, so we're going to go x minus 2 times 2x minus 7. So again, this is stuff that we've all done. Okay, so 2x squared minus 7x minus 4x is minus 11x plus 14. Okay. All right. Now, this is just another way of saying f of x divided by g of x. Okay, so f of x is x minus 2 over 2x minus 7. Now, we can't reduce this. We'll get into that later in the chapter, but I can't reduce those 2's or anything like that. So remember, if they have a plus or minus sign in them, they're binomials, the whole binomial would have to be able to cancel out, not just pieces. Like I said, we'll get into more of these, but just for now, I just want you to remember top over bottom. Okay, this is the notation people forget about on quizzes. Remember, this is just f of g of x. And these two super important, okay? So I want you to remember, okay, I'm just going to put the f, and then I'm going to put the g function. Okay, and the g function is 2x minus 7. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the f function wherever I see an x. So there could be more than one. Wherever I see an x, I'm going to put in 2x minus 7. Okay, there only happens to be one. So 2x minus 7, and then a minus 2. Okay, and then this is g of f of x. And it matters which order that you write these in, because f of g of x and g of f of x, two different things. Okay, so I'm going to bring down the g, and f of x is x minus 2. So now I'm going to go to the g function, and I've got a 2, but I got to put in x minus 2 everywhere that I see an x. So that's 2x minus 4 minus 7. Okay? Okay, so what I want you to do, so I'm making this one quick so I don't, you guys can get to work while we're in class. What I want you to do is I want you to go on to Delta Math, and there's just some practice of these guys. Mostly of these up here, just to make sure that we're all clear, everybody gets the notation. And then I'm going to make a second video to finish this off because this stuff's going to be on the quiz as well, okay? So go to Delta Math, work on those problems, and then go to the second video and watch this.